Kirby World, thanks again for tuning in with 5 Minutes with Mark. We're going to give you a little idea today about, when you first get in a house, the most important part of your demo is not the demo. I know that may sound strange, but let me explain myself. It's developing rapport, and rapport is quite a neat word, actually spelled completely different than it may sound, R-A-P-P-O-R-T. But develop a rapport is super important. What that means is when you get in that house, when that lady and man are nice enough to let you come in, whether you canvassed it, whether you telemarket it and you were next door the other day, however you got in that house, you have to understand three things. One, they're immediately on their defense. Two, they don't want to buy anything. And three, you are a guest in someone else's environment. You're an invasion in their space. So you have to break down that wall. You have to start communicating immediately. You have to be very complimentary. You have to say your name many, many times. You have to say their name many times. In fact, there's some research done that if you say the person's first name, Sue, 15 times in the course of your demo, Sue, what do you think of that? Sue, do you like the new Kirby? After 15 times, the imaginary wall will be taken down. So you really have to just sneak that in as often as you can and say Sue is also going to get them back to you. But when you first get in that home, let's get back to business. You got to make a friend. How do you make a friend? By getting on a first name basis, by saying thank you so much for taking the time to let me come in, and most importantly, compliment whatever you see. Their home, their environment, their living room is a microcosm of their life. They're going to have pictures of their children if they have children, pictures of their grandchildren if they have grandchildren. You're going to see a bowling trophy. And don't go over and say, oh, your high game is 182. My high game is 222. No, no, no. He's a fantastic bowler. He's better than you. You may see a 6-point deer. Again, I don't care if you bagged a 12-point buck. That 6-pointer is better than the spike horn that you got, okay? So you're being very complimentary. If they're into unicorns, talk about unicorns. If it's this time of the year, they're decorated for Easter, talk about the Easter bunny, okay? Because that's things that interest them. So take advantage of whatever you see in their home and compliment them on it. Sell yourself that you're a nice person. How do you do that? Pick and choose your words very carefully. Bring your voice level up, bring your voice level down, but listen to them. Ask questions. You know what really people love the most? Talking about themselves. So draw them out a little bit. Hey, Sue, where are you from? You've been in this area your whole life? Where'd you grow up? Oh, really? That's a great area. How long you been here? Okay, I'm seeing these beautiful pictures. Are these your children? Wow, you got just some real handsome looking kids. Are you no, you're too young to be your grandmother 5 times over. Holy cow, Louis made your grandmother that many times? Louis did 3 and Freddie did 2. Well, God bless you. You do not look old enough to be a grandma. But anyway, I'm awful happy to be here, and I want to thank you. I'm going to give you a quick look at the all-new Kirby Avalier 2. I think you're really going to love it, and my intent is obviously to interest you in the product line. At the end, I am going to ask you to do a simple thing for me. I'm going to ask you to give me a yes or a no. Yes, I love it, can't live without it, and I want to buy it, or no, I don't want it. That's all, okay? The only thing that happens if I go through 2 hours of my life or an hour and a half, however long you're willing to give me before you kick me out. And listen, Sue, if you do kick me out, please be gentle, because I bruise easily, okay? So, but don't say maybe. That's the only thing. You know what I mean? I want to give you enough information. I'm going to present it to you in a logical order. I want you to look at it objectively, and at the end, I want you to make an intelligent buying decision. Yes or no? That's all I ask. So that's really what's happening. But boy, before we get started, I want to tell you again, are you an interior decorator? Because this place is absolutely gorgeous. I've been in a lot of homes before, but I love what you do with the colors. I love the couch. I just love the lay of it. It's got a really, really, really nice feel. And again, thank you so much for inviting me into your home and to become a part of your life.